And welcome to the Drip, home of the 150% guarantee, where 100% of the time I'm going to be over 50% right. Every knife has a story. What we try to do on my channel is bring you a portion of that story. It may be the beginning, it may be the middle, maybe the end, long, short, just like people. We like to kind of try to dive into each knife. These are my opinions after handling, playing with, looking, using, all that other good stuff. You know how we do things. If you're familiar with the channel, I welcome you back. Appreciate your constant support. It means a lot. If you're new, it's easy to punch your ticket and get on the ride here. There's plenty of room on this boat. I'm the captain. All you have to do is hit subscribe. That's as easy as it is to punch your ticket. So I'm kind of excited today, guys. I'm really excited because the knife that I'm going to talk about is something to me that's very special. And so let me also mention I'm on Instagram, KC Blade Drip. If you're there too, hey, give me a follow. If not, well, that's fine as well. So today, let me tell you a little bit about this particular knife. First, this is a gravity knife. It's made by Riat. The first time I saw this knife was actually, I would say, maybe 6 months ago. And right now, this is July 18th of 2022. So it was probably sometime the beginning of 2022. I'm just guessing. But the review that I had seen, because I was searching gravity knife, because I was kind of interested. And when I saw the video, it was a little bit different than this particular one material-wise, but I was fascinated. Tried to find one. I could not find one to buy for the life of me. And then I think it was a couple of weeks ago, I saw an ad on Instagram where Smoky Mountain Knife Works was going to be releasing 4 different exclusive Exos by Riat. So the day it came out, I ended up snagging this right at the beginning. This is the Riat Exo. Riat's made in China. They make a lot of different knives. This is my first one that they've actually made. I don't think that I have any other collaborations of other knives either, but this is the Lava Flow, is the color. This is a fat carbon here. As I said, was an exclusive, or is an exclusive, of Smoky Mountain Knife Works. That's where I got it. I don't believe there's any left. They had like a blue, yellow, I think it was a green, and then the red one. But I just love the Lava Flow, the red look, and you can kind of, I think, get a good picture of this. Now, the construction overall, when you look at it, I mean, it's an amazing looking knife. Let me go ahead and, now when you purchase this, what you get, this comes with it. This is a leather pouch. So you could either put it on your belt or you can slide the knife in here. That's the way I like doing it. I put it in this pouch and then I slip it in my pocket. Way better than the other ones that they did before, they released before this one, because they had like a Kydex sheath that this would stick into, the knife would, and then you put it on your belt or something. I was so happy when I saw there was a pouch, because you can't just throw this in your pocket. Even though there's no pocket clip on here or anything, you can't just drop this in your pocket like this. It comes in this box. There you can see the the info, serial number 73, which was really cool because when I got this, and I knew that they had a serial number, and then it comes with this pouch, it comes with a cloth inside, and then this is my receipt. Because my birth year is 1973, so to get serial number 73, that's kind of cool. I mean, to me. So just gives it a little bit something else to be special and meaningful. So here's the knife itself. Now, the way that this thing works, you just hold it like this in your hand. You use your finger to kind of lift the handle here, just kind of, let it go with your fingers. And then you just slide it and the blade drops out. And then you're ready to work. So, as the name suggests, you don't have to shake or flick, really. All you can do is just tilt it. So as you can see, I'm just moving it back and forth. So they had two, I think it was the yellow and the red one that were tanto. And then the other two versions, which I think was purple and blue. I think. Purple and green. Anyways, I get confused easy. So many things on my mind. But there were two that had the tanto, two that had like a spear point, kind of like a dagger. These blades, they are Elmax, as you can see. Satin finish. Look at the blade profile. I mean, that's perfect in my book. It's not, super thin, but not super thick. Just a nice medium looking profile. If I guess medium would be a word to describe a blade. But it's really beautiful. It's a plain edge. And then you've got sharpening choil here down at the bottom. This is more of like a hollow, and then down towards the tip, you've got like a flat grind right there. But the two-tone, it's almost like a bead blast. If you look up here at the top of it, just gorgeous, super sharp, very functional. I mean, whether you're going to stab something, slice something, it's going to do what you need. It's a really nice size too. Let's measure it. I want to get some measurements on here so that we can continue to discuss. So the blade itself, we're looking at, looks like 3.5 on the cutting edge, and then you take it to about 3 3/4, somewhere right in there. So it's a nice size blade. The handle itself, almost 5 inches. Looks like 4.75, something in that neighborhood. The width of the handle, you're looking at, well, what is that? About 1 inch, maybe just a little bit more. So just to give you an idea of kind of the size of the overall knife, and then let me get a weight for you. Five ounces, perfect. God, man, that is... So you have enough to where you're going to feel this. And this pouch doesn't, I mean, it's a leather pouch. It's not going to really weigh anything. But you have it, you feel it in your hand, you'll feel it in your pocket, but it's not going to, it doesn't weight you down. You have some stuff that when you throw it in your pocket, it just totally is going to make your pants sag or something. This won't, but it feels really, really good. The only thing about this knife I wish that they had to kind of would be some type of a little switch or something that if you just had it closed, you could just flick it or slide it over. and then it wouldn't open, so you could drop it in your pocket that way. The way it is, if you throw it in like this and you're walking around, so you can see that that thing can just open and shut. So you could have definitely some issues. But if you take the pouch and then you slide the knife itself in here, just like that, you see, whether it's this side that's up or into the pouch, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's not going to come out because this doesn't allow the handle to spread and open up. So if you drop this in your pocket, you're good. And then if you need it, you just pull it out. Voila. And you're good to go. So yeah, I love that. The blade's great. The handle itself, it's kind of an interesting construction here. You see you have, overall, you've got like some, it's not necessarily jimping, but it is some textured material up here on the back where your thumb would go. And it's really ambidextrous. I mean, this is left or right. As I said, there's no clip. There's no place for a lanyard on it. This is a titanium bead blast handle. So this whole handle is titanium. So not only Elmax steel, but a titanium handle with a lava flow fat carbon inlay right here. Just gorgeous. The design of this thing. And then you do have what is some jimping, what would be on the underneath of the knife. When you grab it, and you can tell by looking, I mean, you have plenty of real estate on this. And when you squeeze this handle, when you're using it, your blade, I mean, you're tight on the blade. It's locked up. Now, I might have just a little bit, just a tiny bit of some wiggle. But that's it. I mean, and that's normal because if you look, when you lift this up, you see the little notch here. This is part of the blade that slides down on this track. So let's look. See that, how it operates? Right inside there. So when this slides all the way down and you close it, then the back side here, that keeps it locked into this groove. So it's not coming out. Now it rattles just a tiny bit. I mean, that's what you're gonna get, but a couple of screws here, which is actually in, I don't know. So, and then that's as far as this goes, open on this end. But yeah, this is very, very fidgety. If you have anybody around you and they're trying to watch TV or do something, I'm warning you. I was sitting here one evening and I was just playing with this thing just like this. Just to listen to it and watch it. So the fidget factor is huge with this knife. Amazing. And I like stuff that's a little bit different or new if it's a good quality and something that a lot of people may not, have or have seen before. That's one of the benefits of my channel. This is stuff that I have or I show that I look at, I like it. So I just don't have a bunch of stuff I'm buying that's cheap or that I would think, oh, what am I going to do with that when I'm done? But this is one of those knives. It's going to stay in my collection. It actually means a lot to me for a few different reasons. So the sentimental factor is pretty big. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing else really on the design here. Have you guys seen these before? Let me know in the comments if you're familiar with or you've seen a gravity knife or a Riat of this particular design. Do you like the tanto in this, or would you like to have a dagger or a spear point? Very functioning in the hand. So you know, you pull this out and someone sees you deploy that, I guarantee it's going to be talk of the town. Yeah, so I'll carry this with me. It'll be my number 3 or whatever knife that I'll just keep in my pocket, and I'll whip it out every once in a while. What we like to do. So, anyways, again, this is the Riat Exo Lava Flow Tanto, an Elmax steel, and a handle that is going to be titanium bead blast with a lava flow fat carbon. Yeah. Look at that. Oh man, you're gonna find yourself having all kinds of fun with this. Hey guys, while we're talking and stuff, just to kind of, you know, I do appreciate you sticking with me, hearing me out. The channel is young. We're growing wonderfully. We'll continue to do that. That's just the process in life. When you have a dream or a goal and you do things that are good and you do it for other people and yourself and you enjoy the products, we're just going to keep going that right direction. So that's just something that takes patience, and we just keep putting out content. I'm going to try, my schedule for content is usually, unless, you know, something comes up or I have something special or I'm sick or whatever, but I usually try to release a video on Mondays, Thursdays, and then usually Saturdays. Those are the 3 times a week I usually try to post something new. If you turn the alerts on, then you'll be aware when I do post something. And then I try to have giveaways. When I'm getting to 500 here, I don't know when it would be, maybe a month, 2, 3 months, whenever. Then I've got a pretty cool knife that I'm going to give away to one of you guys, because I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. It's always special and important to show my gratitude. Let's remember our pets. Let's remember our vets, guys. The little furry ones, the non-furry ones that always lick us, kiss us. You know how it is. If you've got pets, love them up. Live in today, because tomorrow's not guaranteed. I do that so many times. I've, over the years, been able to realize that one thing I tease myself with at any point in time, I always say, you get one opportunity and one only to go back in time. And then what I do with my mind is I say, you know, right now I came back to this moment in time from the future. I'm going to really appreciate it. It's kind of a little bit of a mind screw, but it's a way for me to live more in our present and be aware. You know, looking in the mirror, things change so much. Anyways, and remember our vets. I kind of get sidetracked. I'm all over the place. And the ones that gave everything, the ones that served, they look so, man, they look so beautiful in those uniforms, and being able to do their duty to keep us safe and our country free. So with that being said, like, subscribe. We're really kind of pushing things here. And going forward, if you don't like it, hey, I won't tell anybody. You can still go ahead and subscribe. It'll be our secret. With that, guys, until we meet again, stay sharp, my friends. I'm out.